Hello there guys, welcome back to the Chelsea Man Football. I hope you are doing alright around the world. I hope you are doing alright. If you are new, subscribe to the Chelsea Man Football, hit notification bell so we can continue discussing the topics because there's lots of things to talk about, a lot. So guys, let's get into this and we'll start talking. Here it is. I'll be very concerned if I was a Chelsea fan that Mason Mount won't be a Chelsea player next season. Large of contract is a big issue. The owner wants the player on 6 years or 7 years or 8 years deal. Mount does not want to stay that long. Johnson Sports, the Athletic Football Product, CFC, confirmed that information. Mason Mount doesn't want to stay that long. 6 to 7 to 8 years, that's what the Chelsea owner wants. We know they give big contract. They love that. I don't know how they're getting away with that. We find a loophole to get away with that because there's no one does that. No one gives 8-year contract to a player. That is insanity. And that, I'm worried. I am worried. If we give every player 8-year contract, 7-year contract, what about if they come lavish? If they come sloppy, like this, Mason Mount is not a good player right now. He's not a good player. He's lavish. Nothing about him this time. And he doesn't want that long contract. If he's a Chelsea legend, if he wants to be a Chelsea legend, he will accept the contract. That's what I see. If he's playing for a bandage, I don't have a bandage right now, but if he's playing for a bandage, he knows he wants to be like Frank Lampard, because that's what all the Chelsea English player, they love Frank Lampard and they want to be like him. But if he wants to be like that, he has to accept it. There's no way. So this showed me he wants to leave. He wants to leave, and we know he's been every linked with Liverpool. Every linked with Liverpool. So this tells me Mason Mount, his mind is not at Chelsea. It's not at Chelsea at all. So he's leaving. And do I have a problem with that? No, I don't have a problem with that. If the player wants to leave, let him leave. Open the door. Open the windows. If you want to go in the window, open the window. If you want to go in the door, open the door. If you want to go on the wall, punch the wall, get it open so he can go. That's it. You don't have to force a player who doesn't want to be here. This is the problems. This is the problems right now at Chelsea. It's not just the manager or the owner. Some of the players, they are not happy. And if you're not happy, get out now. Just go. So this formation just showed me Mason Mount doesn't want. There is no excuse for you to deny. They're offering you 8-year contract, 7-year contract. I am not saying that is good. At the same time, I'm worried. We don't give that much contract to a player. That's insane. But at the same time, as a player, they're offering you that those years, and you're getting paid for those years. Even if you go on loan, you're getting paid. So I'll be fine. I'll be fine. But on top of that, Mason Mount wants a wage increase. He wants more money. And I'm like, what are you doing? You are not scoring goals. You're not doing well. You need to improve your game, your footwork, your skill. Everything has gone in the garbage. You need to improve and you want more money. And on top of that, you're rejecting a long contract. Get out. Get out. Who cares? Who cares? Go away. So that's my thinking, guys. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about that? Let's move on. This one made my day. You know, guys, we have been in a mood all this time because of Potter and this Chelsea owner. They are doing us nothing at this moment. But there was a news came out this morning. Check this out. GOLO Kante is back in full training. Welcome, Mr. Kante. It's been a long time. It's been a long time, I have to say, to see N'Golo Kante back in the training. It's been a long time. But this doesn't change anything. Doesn't change anything. We'll see N'Golo Kante and Enzo Fernandez together in the midfield. Although I will say a midfield will be very strong if Kante is there. If Kante can keep up his momentum, he can keep up his space, his power. He's been on injury for a long time right now. So let's see if it's still the same Kante. Let's see. But I believe it's going to be the same Kante. I believe Kante doesn't just go down like easy like that. I believe he's better than anyone we have right now, the midfield. He's much better. But tactically, that's where we see. Tactically, I'm worried because Porter, his tactic doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all. And you can see. So N'Golo Kante to be back is a little bit of boost. A little bit of boost in the midfield. So that's good for us. That's good for us. So, welcome, Mr. Kante. Welcome. Now, there's another news. There's another news. This one, I was very surprised. Is this true? Let's talk about it. Check this out. Mauricio Pochettino turned down Chelsea approach to replace Graham Potter. Chelsea showed interest late last week. And the former Spurs man was targeted, but he was not nailed. Chelsea won't remove Potter without a plan. I paused there because I was at Chelsea. They won't remove Potter without a plan. I'm like, okay. These people, they are billionaires. They have so much money. They have connection, right? Like they can offer a coach like the same thing they offer Graham Potter. I am joking. Nobody deserves that. Come on. That's why Graham Potter, he didn't turn down the offer, the Chelsea job. Anyone in the world would be stupid. Would be stupid to turn down that 5-year contract and you get 12 million a year, something like that. That's insane. Nobody would turn down that. Even me, if I was a coach, I would not turn down that much of money. That is crazy, crazy money. So guys, let me know. Mauricio Pochettino turned down Chelsea job. If it's true, we don't know. But the information came out from Simon Philip that Mauricio Pochettino turned down the Chelsea job. Why these guys are turned down? Mauricio Pochettino is not a bad coach. It's not a bad coach, although we have history with him with Tottenham. But apart from that, the guy is not bad. So for him to turn down that showed you what type of the owner we have. What type of the owner we have. At this point, there is no time to start speaking about Porter, this, Porter, that. Yes, we know Porter is a big problem, but the owners has to be in this conversation. There has to be questions, a lot of questions why. And now we discover why, because I did a video yesterday talking about the owner. They need somebody, yes sir, yes man, otherwise they won't hire you. They will not hire you, I'm telling you 100%. They don't like someone to say no to them. So Mauricio Pochettino, I don't see him to say yes sir, you need this, yes sir, I don't see that. Mourinho, don't even come to that. He will not agree with you if he sees this and this and this and this is not right. He will not agree with you. He said no. So the owner, that's why they don't want somebody to come in to take over. That's why they are getting into the selection, the match build-up. Why? Because the guy, the manager, is weak, very weak. That's why they hire this guy, the mental skill coach. They see Porter is weak, and there was no reason to hire him. There is no reason to do that. So all these guys, it worries me. It worries me. If you are worried, let me know in the comment. We need to discuss. We need to discuss. So this, it is shameful to want somebody to say yes sir all the time, yes sir. The team cannot go up if you have a coach like that, and if you have an owner who likes to get into your selection as a coach, you are putting the main man on top, Aubameyang, and then the correlation, the Chelsea staff said, no, don't put Aubameyang in the team. And you're like, yes, sir, yes, I won't put him. If I was a coach, I would say, okay, then I quit my job because I can't do this. I can't do this. I need my team. I need my philosophy. I know who I can choose. I know who can go up front, who cannot go up front. It's me. I'm a main coach. Your job is to focus on the business. That's all I will say. But Potter is weak, very weak. So guys, let me know what you think about Pochettino turning down the Chelsea job. That is a little bit surprise. I didn't expect that. Let me know about Mason Mount. Mason Mount does not want 8 years contract or 6 years or 7 years contract. He doesn't want that. He wants to stay maybe about 3-4 years like that, something. So that is a surprise for a player to not want a long contract. That's the first time I heard in my entire life like a player is rejecting a long contract. As I said, he's leaving Chelsea Football Club. I am fine. I am very, very fine with that. If a player doesn't want to stay, open the door, as I said, go. Unfortunately, there's a rumor that Chelsea owner, they have given Graham Potter 3 games to make relationship with the fans. Is that true? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. If that's true, then so be it. Let's see. Because we are playing with Spurs this weekend on Sunday. We are playing Leeds United and Borussia Dortmund. They return the second leg of the Champions League at Stamford Bridge. Now, the game I am worried very much. You'll be surprised. It's Leeds United. That's a game I'm worried too much. Tottenham, I am worried, but at the same time, that's London rival. London rival is very unpredictable. You don't know who's gonna win. Tottenham can just lose control like that. We have seen before in the past. They beat Manchester City and they lose to Southampton or they lose to Burnley. They do that. So it's a London rivalry, so it's going to be very unpredictable. We don't know who's going to win. So that, I am worried at the same time. I won't be surprised if we lose that. At the same time, if we win and just a lucky maybe by 1, I won't be surprised either. The game I'm worried is Leeds United versus Chelsea. That's when I'm looking at, I'm like, Leeds, they play physical. They play speed, very speed football. So Chelsea players, I'm worried. So let me know in the comments, guys. I'll see you soon. God bless.